So this is session 47, 57. Get my numbers right. I had the right number in my head. I think it's been a few weeks, so our last session was primarily... You're currently in Shagambi's tomb, and have claimed the final magic item containing a trickster spirit, so you have all 9 magic items for all of the trickster gods. Prior to getting to this tomb, you passed through 4 elemental death traps, basically. And Teddy died in the final trap, the meat grinder room, or the cell of earth, as it were. And so now I think you all find yourself in this room, after looting the sarcophagus, standing amidst all of these shards of pottery. Teresa, I will note for you, you've noticed, you weren't sure at first, but over the past day in the tomb, ever since picking up that staff from the corpse that had been in the circular chamber a few floors above, you'd had an itchy sensation, and you've started to notice kind of a fine coating of down hair starting to grow over most of your skin. I don't know if it's apparent to anybody else at this point, but you've certainly noticed that there's some sort of magical transformation happening, at least to your skin.
Gross. Can I discern what this might be stemming from? Just holding on to it or having it near me?
I don't know if you can tell, but you know that the sensations started sometime after you attuned to that staff, and it seems to be progressing. So, like, it started out you were kind of itchy, and now you've noticed that you have kind of a fine coat of hair starting to come in. And you can feel your legs are starting to get, not like in any way debilitated, but like your legs feel funny, like when you get deep muscle twitches, almost like you're experiencing that in your legs now and then, in a way that's been fairly regular and increasing in frequency.
All right, I will keep that in mind. She's going to start paying attention to that.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up now because I think this is as soon as you would have actually like consciously started noticing any of this. Like, it's not something that was like, oh, you looked down. It's just like a slowly building thing. Like, you know, when you start getting a rash or start getting something, it's kind of like that. Like, it's slowly building up, and you're finally like, oh, that's happening now. I think that's the only other thing I wanted to point out. Yes. So the dungeon is yours.
Where was the thing that said all the trickster gods stuff was? It was a spreadsheet or something.
Yeah, I can... Trickster god stuff. Let me see if there's anything in here that matters. No. Okay, I can just post it real quick in general. Yeah, I'll put it up.
That's probably where you put it before, and why I can't find it, because that scrolls by pretty quickly between sessions.
Yeah, I can put it in Tomb Plot too, just because that'll make it a little less scrolly. Yeah, if you guys want to, I think right now, in the Thursday team, Teresa has Obalaka, which is...
Yeah.
It allows an extra
Yeah.
attunement, and you can at will cast read aura as an at will. No, wait, that's Pathfinder. Never mind. I had to change it for Pathfinder because attunement doesn't work that way. Sebastian, you don't have a god, I believe.
Correct.
And Teddy did not have a god, but Teddy's also dead, so we can
Correct.
not worry about that. Shagambi is, let me put a note in here, Wilgos is attuned to Shagambi, I believe, because he has the loot, the magic loot that you guys found. Then Xanthiel has Unk. Unclaimed gods right now are Aijin, which increases dexterity, Kubazan, which increases strength, Papazotl, which increases constitution. No. Sorry. You can't be surprised and gain advantage on all wisdom checks and never take damage from falling. And Wongo lets you basically have the Sioux Monster's Psychic Scream ability. I think those are the unclaimed trickster gods.
Yeah. I want to go for Kubazan.
Kubazan.
But I guess I need Yaza here to negotiate that. Because she's the one carrying Kubazan's stuff.
Let's see here. Let's maybe solve this another way. So, what do you defend persuasion against? Probably wisdom.
Well, I mean, here was my the offer I was going to give her, and I think she would have gone for it, because I'm actually carrying Aijin's stuff. I was going to say, here, I'll trade you, because she's trying anything she can to get rid of Moa.
I'll go with that. I'm fine with that.
Because I think she missed the session where we picked up Aijin's items.
Yeah, I think in most of the sessions where she's been here and able to, she has grabbed stuff.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if she cared about it beyond just getting rid of Moa.
Yeah.
So, if you have no god, you can just let Kubazan in, if you want to do that.
That's the plan.
So Kubazan is chaotic good. It's wild and spirited. The flaw is that Kubazan is fearless and not afraid to take great risks. You get a strength of 23. And you have a pair of bracers of archery. And I can pull those up, because that's the item, is the bracers of archery. Bracers of archery, which I think Kellic wanted, but whatever. I'm not super concerned.
Yeah.
You guys can, I guess, negotiate that later. I'm going to dump...
But you can only use the bracers of archery if you have the Trickster God, right?
So the bracers of archery are the item that houses the trickster god, and the way I've been running that is basically getting the trickster god attunes you to that item. And
Gotcha.
it's kind of like a package deal.
Right.
Like you can't use the item without the trickster, because otherwise, if you're mixing and matching those, I think that gets a little weird. But I put them on your sheet, so if you want to use them, you can. It's +2 bonus to damage on roll ranged attacks with short bows and long bows.
Yeah, I'm not super concerned about that.
Cool.
I'm not even carrying a bow. But the 23 strength is pretty damn awesome as far as I'm concerned.
Yep, I'm just tagging those as MOAs. I think you can just adjust your strength directly. So if you want to just manually edit that on your character sheet. If you can't, let me know.
Looks like it worked.
There you go. In our other game for a while, Sib's Artificer, Inquisitor, like his super weakling character got those for a while and made him stronger than the Barbarian.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
It was fantastic. Okay. Teresa.
So,
oh. Go ahead.
we've been everywhere that we know of on this level, right?
Yes, you have been everywhere you know of.
And I guess somehow we're supposed to teleport back out of the room we're in.
There are 3 circles on the north, south, and east wall. You guys teleported in on all of those, and they are still glowing. So if there's an obvious exit to this room, it may or may not be one of those circles. Before we get there, Teresa, are you happy with your trickster god situation? Are you present or muted by any chance, Teresa? I'll take his silence as carry on.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I was just walking back.
Yeah. Are you happy with your trickster god situation?
Unless one of them increases my intellect, I'm fine with this one. It gives me armor class.
They're only the physical stats that any of the gods increase. They don't impact mental stats.
Ring of Protection should also give you +1 to all saves.
Oh.
Yeah, I've created an effect with that, so it should be reflecting.
If I roll a Teresa save, +1 -1.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool. Yep. And it'd be another, what, +4 for Sebastian, so it would actually be a total of +4. But
Yeah.
cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and Sebastian, you were asking about ways out of the room.
Yes.
So, yeah, the only features of this room that really stand out are the 3 teleportation circles that are in the corners or the arms of this room.
All right. Well, I'm going to crunch my way across the floor over to this teleportation circle.
You disappear and reappear. Oh god, it's gonna drag you. Well, that's fun. You reappear in front of the shattered mirror of life trapping. That chamber down to the southwest, where you found all of your NPC friends.
Oh, that's neat.
Upon seeing that, I wanted to see if I can discern if the similar effect happens to the south circle.
So the only major difference between the teleportation circles is the one to the top. to the north looks basically the arcane equivalent of busted. It's kind of flickering and spazzing out, just giving off kind of sparks of arcane energy. The southern and eastern ones otherwise look identical and are not doing crazy arcane mischief.
Okay. I don't think a detect magic would really yield too much information. With an arcanic check, can I kind of discern where it might go, like what direction, based off of the runes on the circle?
You can definitely try an arcana check and see what happens. So on a 13, looking at the three circles, they all appear to be designed the same way. There doesn't seem to be any difference in sigils that you can see within them that would indicate that they behave differently. Even the quote broken arcane circle looks like it was designed to work the same as the others.
Okay, alrighty, so... Oh, game is paused, can't move.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll pause it and unpause it on my end. Did that fix it?
Alright, yeah.
Weird.
So, in the interest of trying to stay together this time, I will suggest to the others that we probably should follow our friend that went through this portal, this circle. So I'm not sure if he knows how to come back.
Hey, Kellic, you here?
Yeah, I'm just eating really quick.
Okay. I'll have the rest of the party come over and agree, and people will start walking onto that teleportation circle. This is the sound effect of teleporting. Kellic, do you follow?
After a couple of bird blinks, yeah.
I guess, Teresa, you have no way of knowing this, but everybody else is appearing in the same place.
Okay. So, that being said, yeah, I will follow them after they've all gone through.
You all end up in that room with the shattered mirror where the clown car of NPCs came out.
Interesting. So we're back where we started. Sort of.
We're back to a place where we've been before.
Well,
Yeah.
worth noting, had you done these in the opposite order, everybody would have had to make saves as they appeared in front of the mirror.
Well, that's exciting.
Oh, well, it's a good thing we came here first.
But that mirror is busted, so there you go. Yeah. So do you guys remember this floor at all, or no?
Yes. So
Okay.
the only mysteries that remain on this floor that I can think of is there anything special about the two iron mace scepter things?
Let me
And how do we open the force cage thing inside the clock?
As far as the scepters go, I I think you just know that one is made of iron and one is made of adamantine. One was on the throne. One was in Napaka's sarcophagus.
Right.
Did anybody take the jeweled box from the sarcophagus?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
You have that? Did you guys ever open it?
I don't think so.
That was the one that looked like a scarab, right?
Yeah, that was the gold scarab container.
Didn't it have moonstones in it?
Let me, oh, of course, these are out of order.
I swear I remember opening that.
Yeah, I'm just double checking. The jewelry box. No, it certainly didn't have moonstones in it. I'm gonna say
No, we didn't open it.
okay.
I
So,
remember you wanting to open it. It had been one of those things where we said we'll save that for next time, and then we didn't
Yeah.
do it next time.
or the dragon fight happened and then everybody forgot.
Yeah, or
Yeah, or that.
Yeah. Let's see here. I think. Yeah. So what you know right now, yeah, you have. So from that side, that wing of the dungeon, basically. Yeah, you have the two scepters and the box. I don't think you guys have done anything beyond acquiring those items. The clock room. Yeah, you guys have not. I think you know that there's an invisible panel with an invisible lock in it, and then I think the only other room that you guys have not actually engaged with much is the center room, the grand staircase that has the four giant four-armed gargoyle statues in the middle of it. Did anybody take the crown out of the room that had the crown in it?
Oh, was that sitting on the throne?
That was Teresa. That's where you picked up that crown and then the doors slammed shut. And I remember you.
Yeah.
I think you threw the crown back on the ground, but I don't remember if anybody
Yeah.
took it.
No,
Yeah, I think she dented it and then we left it.
Yeah, we left it there once I threw it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to double check everything that happened. So, okay, cool.
Was there any inscription on the crown?
No, it was just a. Well,
Yeah, it was just a plain crown, because I do remember trying to examine it.
I mean, I say just a plain crown, but it's very obviously an immensely valuable crown that has a fist-sized black opal in the center of it.
Yeah,
we know
I wasn't there for that,
opals
so I
being-
didn't pick it up.
Do we know of opals being significant to to Omu or anything?
None of. The short answer is no. That crown doesn't, and the opal don't mean anything to you.
Okay.
Okay, well, Kellick's gonna have a flash of brilliance and be like, oh yeah, I forgot I had this fucking scarab box, and kind of pull it out and be examining it and bird blinking at it in front of everyone.
Shall I check for traps?
We should open it.
Kellick will just kind of like bird blink at her again.
I'm totally gonna.
Let me see it.
I'm gonna kill Kellick
I
at
will
some
check
point
for
just
magical
to
traps.
change your character. You doing identify, or what are you doing? Or
let me see
detect
if I have
magic? Or I guess find traps is a spell, isn't it?
Yeah, so Kellick's Trickster God makes it so he doesn't want to share. So he's just going to open it.
Oh, well, okay.
Sounds good.
So you open it. For what it's worth, the box itself is literally made out of gold and set with many different precious gems, including tiny black pearls for its eyes, so it's like a kindred spirit to you, Kellic. Just black eyes like your heart.
Perfect. No wonder I liked it so much.
Yeah. The box itself is probably worth about 1,500 gold. Inside of it, there is a small jade key shaped like a crocodile, and a necklace strung with 8 miniature fireballs.
Oh, we did open this, actually. I remember this. The jade key was like, I feel like we did, and then the fireballs. Yep, I remember that. So yeah, that's cool.
Did we try the jade key in the clock thing?
We tried the jade key somewhere. Can't remember where, but we definitely tried to open something with it. I think it was something in like the maze room.
I think, yeah, that'd be the clock probably, because that's the only...
Yeah.
So, no, the jade key did not fit in that.
Did Napaka have any kind of crown in her sarcophagus?
She did not.
Okay.
Well, there was the crown in the other side of this hallway.
Right. I'm wondering if that crown belongs to Napaka.
It's very, very possible. It's a good thought. Like where your head's at.
Cool.
It's so unfortunate that Orvex is dead.
Yeah.
So Kellic's gonna put the necklace on, because he's not gonna give it to anyone. And
okay. Make a dexterity saving throw.
well, that should go well. If there is anything Kellic's good at, dexterity's gonna be it.
Are you doing that in the hallway right there?
Yes.
Okay.
I got a nat 20.
Cool. So, this will not go quite as bad. The wearer of the necklace fails the saving throw automatically. Never mind. So, as you put this necklace of little fireballs on, this should be fun.
It fireballs the fuck out of me?
They all explode. Because it was a cursed necklace of fireballs. And that's 65 fire damage to you.
Well, that puts me to 0.
So that puts you at basically dying. So we have a couple of turns to figure this out. So Sebastian and Teresa...
Whoa, all right.
Teddy, where your character is, you would have actually heard this as well. Are you still awake, Teddy?
Well, I'm dead, so...
Well,
I don't hear anything.
where your character is, you can hear this.
Okay.
So,
In the other world.
So all of you just hear the sound of a deafening explosion as Kellic puts on this necklace as he walks down the hallway and literally just about blows his own head off. And he collapses on the floor in a heap as he has been knocked completely unconscious and is dying from the necklace of fireballs exploding around his head.
Oh my god.
No regrets.
This is exactly why I said a necklace that looks like fireballs. Because I was like, maybe somebody will identify it. Nope, I'm just going to put that shit on.
I was going to, but it's
I know.
silly
Have you
little
met
tricks
Kellic
you
before?
got.
This is amazing. Okay, so yeah, that's where we're at.
Excellent.
So Kellic is bleeding out on the floor.
Yes, he is bleeding out.
Right.
Pretty sure I just blew my jugular completely open.
I mean, I'm not sure. I guess basically, who knows? Whatever. I'm not going to try and figure out how hit points actually work in 5th edition, but you just...
You're unconscious on the floor after a gigantic explosion.
You just no-scope 360'd yourself. Agreed.
Did you guys see that? I'm going to record that.
Okay, so I guess, yeah, Sebastian, you and Teresa come over. Do any of you do anything immediately?
Yeah.
Search his body for anything.
There's a lot of stuff on his body at this point.
No, she'll
I'm
probably
going to
great.
cast Aura of Vitality.
Ooh, what does that do?
Spellbook. Aura of Vitality. Cast spell. Boom. So you get 2d6 healing up to 10 times.
So you just stand there, just basically going.
I basically stand there and tag them every round for the duration of the spell.
So that's going to be what, 110 points of healing. You can probably top off Teresa and Kellic with that.
Yeah.
Well,
definitely.
technically, I think you roll 2d6 every round, so that's the first roll.
Sure, if you want to actually do the math, you can.
But yeah, I'm content to.
You're not in combat. I'm assuming your divine magic is able to be focused more directly.
Yeah, top everybody off.
Yep.
So Kellic up to full, Teresa up to full, even Xanthiel up to full, I guess.
I think that's everybody who's even taken damage. So
Yeah.
we'll call that a day.
Wow, I feel great.
Did we learn anything from this? Probably not.
So what's the necklace look like now?
The necklace is gone. Actually, I think.
Okay.
So, Kellic, you're now missing 2 fingers, or you're missing half of 2 fingers on one hand, and I think you actually have a permanent charred fireball choker, just kind of seared into your neck. So you're getting some very interesting stuff. Also, I'm going to say some of your feathers around your neck are all singed off, so you look kind of like a ridiculous vulture right now.
Like a cooked bird.
Yeah. It smells bad. A whole bunch of feathers just burned.
Cool scar, bro.
Kellic will angrily bird blink at him.
And at this point, Belcorge kind of floats over, surveys the situation, and just chuckles telepathically in everybody's minds and floats back to the main room.
Teresa, do you still have zombies?
Yeah, there's somewhere around here.
I'm gonna go grab that crown back here. It'd be nice to have one of those handy in case the section seals shut again.
Sure, she will order 2 of them to follow him.
While you maneuver over there, I'm going to go grab a drink. Be right back.
Actually, I just thought about it. It wouldn't have done that much damage to me because I have resistant to damage from traps.
Technically it wasn't a trap, it was a cursed item.
Yeah, it's probably casting the spell on you.
I am back.
Grim, would that have counted as a trap? I'm just being curious here.
So I was just gone for a second. What happened?
Well, I was asking, would that have counted as a trap? Teresa and Sebastian are both saying no, and I kind of agree with them.
It's a curse.
But I also... Okay.
It's literally it was a necklace of fireball that was cursed to explode when somebody put it on.
Oh, that could have been useful. It's okay.
don't worry, there was no way to resolve that. Basically, it just becomes a ticking time bomb until somebody puts it on. That was probably the best possible outcome of having it and knowing you have it. Because what if you tried to put it on in the middle of a fight? Anyway, that would have been funny. For me, not for whoever put it on.
For me.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like most of you have maneuvered over into the maze room. The name of this room is the Maze of Death, for what it's worth. So I think of this as the maze, even though the Minotaur room, which has the actual maze in it, is actually Unk's tomb. Sorry. Terminology. Cool. So we've got 2 zombies, Sebastian, Kellic. Teresa, are you hanging out outside the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to pick up the crown.
You do so. Nothing happens.
Cool. Let's go.
Although I appreciate everybody like prepping to see if something happens first. And also, are y'all heading back out? Sebastian's just like trucking across the map. Where the hell are you? You're going over to Napaka's tomb?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna move. You know what? Let's just do this. At this point, Owen, you heard that explosion. You hear people, a large number of feet, passing within earshot of where you are. Okay, Sebastian, you are in the slightly charred Tomb of Napaka.
Yep.
Let me out.
Wait, what?
So, as you guys passed through, maybe we'll back up. As you guys passed through the main central stairway, you hear that voice shout from one of the plinths that those gargoyles are in. On.
Well, that's not creepy.
I guess you just keep hearing a muffled, let me out, let me out.
Alright, well.
So, Sebastian, you hear a voice as you get in here coming from the statue I am pinging.
Okay. How did you get in there?
I'd say I don't really know. I don't know how long I've been in here. I just want to get the fuck out.
How do I get you out?
Do you remember?
Yeah, I don't remember if I was supposed to. Okay.
Yeah, you can tell them everything I told you if you want. It's up to you.
You have to pay the price that's listed on the plinth.
So the plinths in here, I don't know how many descriptions I've given of them, but each of these plinths is about 4 feet. The plinths are 10 feet high. About 4 feet above the ground, they have a little slot in them, about the size of a coin. And each of the gargoyles is surrounded on the top of the plinth that you would have very easily seen from the stairwell, surrounded by tiles of a metal. Sebastian, the one you are standing next to, it has copper tiles. One of them has gold tiles, one has silver, and one has platinum.
Really? Copper? I don't have any copper coins.
Well, that's a big bummer.
Hey, Catchma, can you break this thing open?
Actually, I thought I had copper coins, but I don't have it in my inventory.
Truly, somebody has copper coins.
I mean, I would assume that you guys probably have gold, silver, and copper, electrum, and platinum. I don't know if you've ever actually received electrum or platinum coins.
Well, I've been like super like not caring about cash value loot for like the whole campaign. So all I have marked on my character sheet are some gold and some silver. And a few things that I did happen to pick up for one reason or another. Golden spectacles.
And at this point, you hear Belcorge. Let's see, Kellic, do you go back to that room at all? Or no? I guess this would have happened, like, the voice would have happened as you guys were passing the balcony, so would any of you, besides Sebastian, have stopped there?
Yeah.
Cool.
I would have like stopped and done a surprise bird blink.
Cool. So as you guys are debating coinage, and whether you have it or not, the two of you in the room, or Teresa, would you be over here too? Should I just move everybody back?
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
going to
go
move
ahead.
everybody back. Just so that everybody's in the same place. There we go. So Belcorge, to all of you, says in his voice, my chamber is full of coins of all assortments. I was surprised you ignored them.
Kellic will turn around and pointedly bird blink at him.
It stares at you with all of its eyes and slowly blinks the entire set of rings back and then just grins.
Well done, Belcorge. Well done.
And then he blinks his center eye. And just kind of bobs up and down.
All right. Well, do you mind if I go grab some of those copper coins?
You can go back. I'm just going to flip back to his room and find out what was in there. Let me find it. Where is it? The Vault of the Beholder. Yeah, so if you want to go back, yeah, Belcorge doesn't care. Like, Belcorge just wants to leave this place now. He doesn't seem to much care about his stuff, but yeah, so if you want to go back, Sebastian, you can. I'm not going to make you switch maps. Does anybody else want to go to Belcorge's room?
I mean,
Yeah.
Kellic just heard about treasure, so definitely.
Teresa was just, she's of the mind that money
So-
is not really something that's on her mind. She's trying not to die. But of course, I'd like to see your hoard.
Yeah, so I guess anybody who's got pen and paper or a notepad, get ready. Because you guys somehow blew past this. And
Because I wasn't here.
because you, yeah, it's probably what it was.
I-
Okay, so
I'm ready.
the approach to Belcorge's room has one of those dead skeletons with the weird geometric shape on its molded into its head. That's lying kind of right outside the doorway. Inside the beholder's domed, weird star-like. So this room, I think Sebastian, you were the only one that actually really saw it. The room itself has a bunch of alcoves all around and a super polished stone floor that makes the room, because it's domed, seem like a sphere. But amongst all of the alcoves, there is 12,000 copper, 5,000 silver, 2,200 gold, A clay chameleon statuette covered in crystal beads that change colors, worth 25 gold. 3 painted gold masks sized for children and shaped like a bat, a monkey, and a parrot. Those are 75 gold each. A gold coronet shaped like an octopus with mother of pearl eyes that's worth 2,500 gold. A bead of force, a bronze +1 shield shaped like a screaming devil's face.
I don't even
How
remember.
the fuck did you miss all of that?
I didn't miss it. I just didn't do anything with it.
I don't think I gave the line item description of everything in
No,
there.
you just said there are all kinds of treasures in the room.
Yeah.
And I had some invisible creature speaking telepathically with me that
Yes.
I was interested in making an ally and not an enemy.
Look, you skipped the boss fight, okay? So, like, you also skipped the loot for the boss fight.
Yeah.
How much silver was there?
Let me run it down for you. 12,000
12,000.
copper pieces. So 12,000 copper pieces, 5,000 silver, 2,200 gold. Clay chameleon statuette worth 25 gold. 3 gold face masks worth 75 gold. And a gold coronet shaped like an octopus with mother of pearl eyes that's worth 2,500 gold. A bead of force and a bronze +1 shield shaped like those screaming devil faces you see all over this dungeon.
But it's a +1 shield, right?
It is, in fact, a +1 shield.
I would like a +1 shield.
Does anybody else want the +1 shield?
Probably only Yaza, I would think. But she's not here, so she doesn't get it.
You snooze, you lose. How many magic items do you have at this point? Just the spear and the bracers?
The spear and the bracers.
That's all I see.
Iku's feather is maybe still a magic item. I have no idea if it has any effect in this place, or if that was only it.
Oh god, if you remember what they did, sure, it still works. I just don't even remember that I gave you those.
Consumable for one use of a class feature.
Ah. See, this is why you guys got to write stuff down, because I sure as shit don't remember what happened a year ago. +1 shield. Shield? +1. I'm going to drag this onto your character sheet, and I'm going to customize it right quick. This is a shield +1 screaming demon. There. Congratulations, Sebastian. You're the second player in the game to break bounded AC. Well done. The bead of force. I don't remember what a bead of force does. Let me look it up. A bead of force. There's just one.
Equipping that shield didn't change my AC.
Weird. Something must be broken. I guess your AC should be 21.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess remember that for now. I'll try and fix it. In between, so what is it? Each creature within a 10-foot radius of where the bead lands must succeed on a DC 15 Dex saving throw or take 5d4 force damage. A sphere of transparent force that encloses the area for 1 minute.
Oh, it's a wall of force.
It's a sphere of force. Yeah. So there you go. I don't
That's
know.
useful. I can use that.
I'll put that on Teresa because I think that makes sense. And I think somebody had a bag of holding, so I don't really care about the rest of it. But if somebody wants to write it down, because if you ever get a chance to spend money, That's not a small amount of money. Okay, so yeah, you've got tons of copper, silver, and gold now.
All right. So I will feed a copper coin into the slot.
You feed it in, and it clinks. Yeah, we're just going to go with that because I don't want to try and figure out the rest of the math here. That's fine. Ask me when we finish. I'll explain it later.
I was just going to say, keep adding in copper until something happens.
Right.
There's... Yeah, whatever. You put the copper coin in, a couple of things happen. The first one is the statues are all in kind of an angry, threatening stance. And as you put the coin in, this single statue kind of lowers its arms and bows its head. And then with a loud clunk and a sound of cascading coins, a panel opens in the front of this plinth, and out of it tumbles a whole bunch of copper coins and a halfling. Owen, do you want to describe your character as he tumbles out of the interior of this plinth?
Sure. He's a halfling, dressed in somewhat nice attire, and he slides out, and I don't know, that's what he looks like. He's just a halfling with some nice attire, somewhat rich looking, but not quite, like, not really rich. And he gets up, he grabs as many copper coins as he can, and he says, "Thank God I've been in there. I don't even know how long I've been in there. You guys are a lifesaver. Thank you. What are your names?"
First of all,
Sebastian.
how did you even get in there?
Well, you see, I am a failed... I don't like to use the word failed. I'm a merchant. I've tried many ventures. Some have caught on, some have failed. I was in a bit of a pickle for cash, and I thought that I could sneak in here following another party and get some treasure, because it's a tomb. Presumably there's treasure. But when I came in, I was immediately thrown in. I heard a voice and it said, "Oh, you came here for money. Well, I'll give you money." And then I ended up in this gargoyle. And I have no idea how long I've been in here. It could be years. It could be months. Honestly, it's hard to tell.
Describe the party that you followed in.
The party, it's kind of hazy. They were a party of 5. It's actually unrelated to... you wouldn't know what they are. But it's a party from... There's 5 people... That's all I remember, really. I didn't really get a good look at them. I just saw them, and I kept my distance, and I knew that if they went in, I'd have a minute to get in, and I snuck right in. And immediately upon entering, I was found out.
I can't remember now. The group whose camp that we found.
The Yellow Banner Company?
Yeah, the Yellow Banner Company. Was that the group that he followed in?
No, it was not.
No.
The short answer is no. He did
Okay.
not follow the Yellow Banner Company in. He has been here longer than that, but legitimately he has no... Well, I guess I
Right.
don't... Yeah. He's been in here for an indeterminate amount of time.
Yeah. So he was stuck in some sort of state like what the people inside the mirror were.
Basically.
Well, congratulations. You get to join our merry quest to defeat the entity that created this place. Because I'm pretty sure that's the only way out.
Defeat him. Okay. Have you guys? Just a quick question though. I know this is vain, but have you guys found any treasure along the way?
A bit.
Because I still need that money.
Well,
Jellic will just look at him, say yes, and walk away.
So you are sitting in a pile of 375 copper coins.
Oh, but it's copper. I mean, I guess
3
beggars
gold.
can't be choosers.
It's
I try and
okay.
grab as
It's
much as I
money.
can.
You came here looking for money, didn't you? There it is.
Yeah, I did. Not enough, but that's fine. It'll do. Thank you, though. I appreciate the help. Thanks for letting me free.
And what then is your name?
My name is Monsieur Gibbles. I am from a somewhat lowly class. From the oh wait, I forgot what's that place called, Ray?
We had a whole conversation about this. God damn it. You're from a lesser family. You're from a family in Waterdeep that was trying to attain.
Waterdeep.
You were trying to attain noble status. You had not gotten
yes.
there.
Sorry, I forgot the name of Waterdeep. That's what I was trying to remember.
So
Waterdeep.
we can figure out your last name later, but I think the only relevant thing here is Teresa. Given your background, this guy, this halfling you just met, you don't recognize the family name whatsoever. So,
Nope.
just like not in the class of nobility that you know of. I think you're from Baldur's Gate, right?
Yeah, I'm from Baldur's Gate.
But you would also know.
One of the 4 noble families.
Yes, you would know in Waterdeep. I'm just gonna say, like, canonically, you would know probably the top 20 noble families in Waterdeep, just by name, just because of your background. That may become relevant later. But anyway, Gibbles here is from Waterdeep, but you don't recognize his family. Okay. Lyokin, are you trying to get in?
Yep.
Are you in?
Still isn't working. No, I'm just getting a black screen.
Okay.
I thought he would just pull a freaking Marcana and just fucking Kool-Aid man through the wall.
Oh, yeah! Okay, so that statue has bowed its head and dropped its arms. The other 3 statues are still quite ferocious looking. I am going to use the restroom, and hopefully that'll give Lyokin you time to load in. If not, I'm just going to keep going when I get back. But I'm going to take a quick break if anybody else needs to. This is a great time to do it. Xanthiel, you need to kick this Australian internet to the curb. You should move to New
It's
Zealand.
actually going pretty fast. My connection to you is just really bad.
It's
I
probably
just tested my speed. It's still doing 60 megaseconds, so should be doing fine.
It's probably my upload speed. Yeah. Kick my American internet to the curb. Jesus.
I think it's actually faster than yours technically right now.
Oh, your download is definitely faster than my upload.
Yeah.
Owen, are you there? Or did you walk away?
I'm still here.
I think he died.
I think I spend a non-trivial portion of my life asking people on phone calls who are not there if they're there. And every single time I'm just like, this is dumb.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey, I'm gonna grab you into the general channel real quick on, just because I want to tell you something again in case you forgot it.
Okay.
Hey, so you would know that all 4 of these statues have to be paid, otherwise they will activate and attack everybody.
Right.
So, and it'll happen if people leave the room after coming down here. So, like, if anybody tries to leave this room, any statues that haven't been paid are going to attack immediately.
Yeah,
Okay. I just want to make sure you remembered that.
I remember that.
Because I don't really want to run this combat encounter if I can help it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go back down and drag you back down. Hello.
They're back.
Y'all back.
I will ask the stupid question again. Is anybody not back?
I'm definitely back.
Well, I know everybody's here except Lauken, you're here?
Yep. I cleared the cache and now I can load the actual like join thing. But it says that Sarath is trying to. I can't pick.
Weird.
That, so.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, is it working?
Maybe.
You want to bet the odds of me editing this in or out of the final video I post?
Mm.
Keep it in.
I think it's the Saturday group that I have to, like, check.
Or wrangle.
Well,
The Snyder cut. Director's cut.
some of the off topics on Saturday that happen, I don't want on my YouTube channel.
Yep.
Just because I don't want somebody to get angry and try and figure out who I am because we were making stupid jokes. Anyway.
I've never made any stupid jokes. All of my jokes have been extremely funny and politically correct at the same time.
I blame you and
I blame you.
I blame you and partially Napoleon Macklemore over there.
Oh, I can play it off with my minority card there.
Okay, well, we're waiting for you to load in, and I will probably edit this out. Can you get a copy of that Napoleon Macklemore painting, Rio?
I mean,
I
I think you might need to stream it because I just
Maybe.
can't see shit.
Do you know how to get a hold of his wife?
No.
I should ask Gabe. Gabe probably knows. Gabe knows the sisters-in-law. I'll bet you we can make it happen. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to make that happen, and it's got to be that a photo of that painting. Anyway, okay. Are you in, Sarah?
Can't see anything, so I need you to stream it or something.
Okay, let me start a stream, and then we'll actually start playing a game. Foundry, which one of these do I need? I need this one. This is the player one. I hope. Yep, that's the player one. Okay. There we go. And what is my timestamp? 1 hour and 11 minutes. Let me put a note down just because if I want to cut a whole bunch of bullshit. Great. Okay. Here we are. Gibbles, you're sitting in a pile of 375 copper coins that you are picking up. Everybody else, you have seen this happen. Most of the NPCs in the room are dumbfounded. Does anybody not know who the NPCs are at this point? We've picked up like another 4 or 3.
I wasn't actually here when we got to know who any of them were, but I can just watch the video, so I'm not that worried about it.
The very short version, Biff Longsteel is totally a human from the town of Humandale. Tlad Zolbris is a drow gunslinger who has been here for quite some time. Lacuna was a bodyguard of Napaka and has been here basically since the tomb was created. You know who Belcorge is, you know who Keshma is. Will
Oh.
Ross is a new player. I think that's it.
I'm going to ask Lucanu if she recognizes the crown that I picked up from the southeast room.
She, when you show her the crown, is mildly taken aback. And then this is the crown of the Queen of Omu. Did you find it in the dungeon?
Yes.
If somebody of Napaka's bloodline were to wear this crown, they would become the Queen of Omu.
Did Napaka have any children?
She had quite an extended family when Asirak took over the city. I don't know if any of them escaped.
It's Kellogg. Kellogg is the newest princess.
Don't tempt me.
Sweet, I finally loaded in. Thanks, girl.
Whee!
Huh. Alright, I'm going to go back to what I was going to do before Gibbles distracted me.
Wait! I yell, wait, don't leave yet.
Okay, why?
We have to... Believe me, we have to pay all of the gargoyles before we leave, otherwise we have to fight all of them. I can't tell you how many people have come through here and have not done that.
Done what?
Alright,
died.
well,
Okay.
one of these gargoyles wants silver coins, yeah?
Yeah, we got silver, gold, took care of copper.
Let me just double check real quick what the colors are, just because I have the page right here. Copper, silver, gold, and platinum.
Well, let's start with this question. Does anyone happen to have platinum?
No.
I look
Zareth
to our
did.
stowaways.
Biff looks at his long steel and shrugs. Tlad searches his pockets and doesn't have anything. Lacuna's in armor. Doesn't seem to be carrying coin, and then Keshma, after seeing that nobody else seems to have any pieces of platinum, takes one of her earrings off of her ear and walks over to you, Gibbles, and puts out her hand, gesturing for you to give her a copper coin.
Wait, sorry, what'd you say?
So Keshma, the giant stone djinn, walks over to you and puts out her hand, gesturing for you to give her one of the coins that you're busily scrambling up from the ground.
Alright, I begrudgingly give her a coin.
So that this coin, about half the size of her pinky, she kind of manipulates into her fingers and holds up her earring next to it and kind of gauges where she can snap part of the earring off. The earring is made out of platinum, and she literally just snaps it in half and then walks over to you, Teresa, and gives you the chunk of earring made out of platinum that is roughly the size of a copper coin.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Oh, did we rest, by the way? Can't remember.
Probably not.
Jesus.
No, we didn't.
How long has it been?
Not as long as you think.
I'm gonna say, because I miss having spells.
That's what the DM keeps telling us, anyway.
Yeah, but I don't remember, like, for the past quite a few sessions. About having
Time
rested.
works differently in the Tomb of the Nine Gods.
It turns out when you actually track an adventuring day, it's really goddamn long.
Yeah.
when all you're doing is going from room to room to room.
So what ring is on the plinth here?
Let's call that one silver.
All right, I feed it a silver coin.
It bows its head and drops its arms, dropping the aggressive stance as the coin clinks into it. I don't think you guys can see the colors, can you? Oh.
I can see that there are colors, but
It's rough, yeah.
I assume the one next to me is gold.
Yes.
Yeah, because I can just pop in a gold coin.
And that one lowers its arms and bows its head. The platinum one is over here.
I will take Kishel's earring and try to shove it in there because I assume a giant's earring is very large.
It's a very nicely made earring, so aside from the little point where she had to snap it, it's actually pretty good craftsmanship. I don't know if Teresa cares about jewelry, but if she did, it would be almost a shame to toss this. It goes in the slot, and it kind of clinks, and you don't hear the clunk. And then after a second or two, a deeper mechanism sounds, and this gargoyle lowers its arms and bows its head. As a reminder, the black thing in the middle of this room is a pit that goes down. Just if anybody didn't remember that, but yeah.
Just to satisfy my curiosity, I'm gonna throw like pick up a random spell, throw it down the hole, see how long it takes to hit the bottom.
Not long. Physics, I don't know. It sounds like you dropped it about one or two stories, and you hear a kind of a. It doesn't hit stone. It hits something soft, but you hear it hit. You're casting light over the hole, Sebastian. Xanthiel.
I cast it in the hole and presumably as far down as the character can do so.
I'll just say, so this shaft in the middle of the floor here descends about 15 to 20 feet and opens into a room below. You can just make out some sort of metal contraption and what looks like some sort of plant growth down below.
I like plants.
So there's a chamber below this shaft. Pardon me.
So at what point do the gargoyles reset?
At what point do they reset?
I'm asking Gibbles.
I don't think it'll be within our time frame.
Okay.
But I guess
Gibbles, you would know that you hear workers come and reset them after they've been activated.
yeah.
Your time isn't very good, but it usually happens soon-ish, but something comes and resets. Like you can hear footsteps and basically the sound of people working, and it resets the gargoyles.
Okay.
Hey, also, side note, Ray, can you make it so I can move my character?
Oh, you want to control the character?
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty tall
If you don't
ask.
mind. Personal time is nice.
Also, you get the Dread Pirate Roberts because you didn't give me a token,
That's fine.
so you might have to fix that.
There are definitely worse tokens you could have.
I forgot to use it in the bar fight. So where the hell? Oh, Teddy. It's Teddy. Sorry, Okay, observer. There. Good. You should be able to move it now.
Ooh, well, I can move Theodore, not Gibbles.
Try reloading the game. Just hit escape and reload
Alright.
application. Because when you log in as Teddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I set ownership to Teddy. The player, not the character.
You should probably see his health bar, yeah?
Oh,
All right, well, it's
yeah.
loading, so y'all can carry on. I have to wait for it to load a little bit. But, like, don't wait on me, I guess.
And Wilros's health bar?
I'll worry about Wilrose next time, man. Always for everyone. Pow. Wilrose. Prototype token. Resources. Always for everyone. Update. Go away, Wilrose. Go away, Gibbles. Boop.
Boom.
Me can BDM good.
I don't even remember what class Wilros is.
Bard.
Odd, I think.
Oh, yeah. Alright, going back to my other idea.
Should I inject some third thing to slow you? Just go ahead. Go ahead.
So, I go back into Napaka's tomb. And I place the crown on her head.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I'll take the crown back.
Okay. I'm going to say that Lacuna followed you
Right?
and paid her respects to Napaka. She was Napaka's bodyguard.
Right.
And she has a moment with Napaka as you are doing this. And kind of, as you leave, she stays behind for a few minutes. And then eventually comes out and rejoins everybody in the main chamber.
Alright, so do we want to go down the service stairs or do we want to dive down the hole here?
I still think we should rest, just because myself and Theresa seem to be completely dry of spells, but
Yeah,
Oh, I think we can
to say the least.
can't really do a whole lot without them.
long rest again. I don't even remember.
Oh, you would have to. Okay, let me do some quick math. Mirror of Life trapping, cells, Shagambi, farting about the tomb. Yeah, that's a technical term for DMs calculating
Yeah.
time. I would say it's about 3 hours that you would have to just kill until you can actually long rest again.
I mean, you could use that time to just, I don't know, build a very makeshift shelter or something. One could say.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I
Got
think we'll
one
rest.
more third level slot to do Tiny Hut if you want, unless Bard Boy has something.
I think he said he had
The
time.
bard does have Tiny Hut, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, he has Tiny Hut.
Tiny Hut's a ritual spell, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Are
it
you
is.
kidding? It's a ritual spell? That's a bunch of
Yeah, it
bull.
is.
Although I guess it doesn't matter because if Tiny Hut works,
It takes so long to cast.
Yeah, then you can get your spell slots back.
like
so.
yeah, if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, I guess get fucked. Try again next time, right? Like whatever.
Right.
Oh man, look at these spells this dude has. This is like different stuff. It's cool.
Yeah, bards are pretty strong.
Maybe I should not play a bard someday. Okay. So y'all want to wait and then Tiny Hut and do the resting?
Yep, sounds like a good plan.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna hate myself for saying this, but everybody is gonna hit level 11.
Oh,
Oh.
Cool.
Thank God this is Dungeons and Dragons and not Pathfinder.
big as fuck all changes comparison.
because it'd take us the whole fucking rest of the night to do it that way. So if you remember where your D&D Beyond characters are, feel free to go in and level up. And did Florida Internet just kill you, Owen?
No, I got on, but I was still.
So not only did you just make a brand new...
No, Florida Internet is chugging along here.
Oh, are you in Florida now?
Yeah, I live here.
Oh, I was just confused.
Okay, I'm done.
Nice.
I'll give everybody a couple minutes. Owen, you can level your character up another level.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just call you. I'm gonna call you Gibbles from now on, until we come up with a better damn name for your character than Gibbles.
You don't like Gibbles?
You're gonna need like a more serious full name if we're gonna go with the backstory we talked about a little bit.
I was
But
going to say, we have someone called Maracana.
yeah, but Murakana was a meme name from the beginning. I'll be right back as everybody does this.
Americana doesn't have aspirations to be a nobleman.
Well, he does have aspirations. He keeps trying to bone pretty much every female character he comes across.
Right, but not to be a nobleman.
Oh, yeah. No, that's true.
Unsuccessfully, though, I would imagine. Am I right?
I mean, he did try to romance Kashma and got beaten nearly to death. And that was pretty funny to watch, because me and Gail were just fucking watching. We didn't even feel the need to intervene until he nearly died, but...
Well, and even then, I'm sure it was like, okay, come on, okay.
Yeah, this is going to cost me spell slots. Let's relax now.
I get 6 level spells now. Nice.
Oh my goodness. Oh wait, shit, that
And
means I do too.
can finally learn the Arcane Gate scroll that I've been carrying for months.
Hey, doesn't
I
it take
still
time to
have
do
it.
or? Can't remember. Does it take time to learn spells off a scroll? I would assume so.
Yes. Yeah. I gotta do it again. It's been a while. It's a 6 level slot, and it's not necromancy, so every level that's 50 gold off the top of my head.
Gosh, it's nice having 6 level spells.
Oh, did you guys just get 6 level spells?
I think we did.
not.
I have 1, but, you know.
You're a paladin. You can smite till the cows come home.
Yeah,
Also,
especially since
go ahead.
every melee attack I do now deals an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
Well, it's time to give this place a balance pass.
So I need opinions. So do I choose Chain Lightning, Great Undead, or Disintegrate?
Well, Disintegrate's pretty fucking ridiculous from last memory, but so is Chain Lightning.
Yeah. So Disintegrate, that's like my bread and butter spell on my high level wizard in the game. But the only thing about Disintegrate is that it's save or suck.
Yep. That is true. Actually, that's a good question. Grim, what would you say? Hero's Feast I could learn as a 6th level, but that apparently requires a gem-encrusted bowl worth 1,000 gold.
I don't give a shit about material components. The only material component I would care about would be... okay, here we go. I'll set some basic ideas. Once we hit top tier spells,
Yep.
I probably want to talk to everybody as if we get there about like how we're going to run them, just because I want to make sure that we don't accidentally break the whole game. The only other spells that I'm really concerned about, but don't matter right now because of this campaign, is resurrection spells.
Yep.
I haven't had to deal with it because you can't resurrect right now. If we get to a point where somebody is thinking about using a resurrection spell, we should probably talk, because I probably want to make it more interesting than just casting resurrection or whatever the other 2 versions of it are.
Fair enough.
I don't necessarily want it to just be like, oh, yep, boop, you're back from the dead. Like, I think there should be more of an interesting plot to it than that. But as far as material components go, Perkins doesn't care about balancing material components, so neither do I, so fuck it. As long as you have a spell pouch or whatever the class feature is that replaces your material components in 5th edition, I don't care. Pathfinder, I might change my mind. Don't hold me to it in Pathfinder.
I'm getting an error when I'm trying to import my spells. It says that data does not exist or is not accessible in this storage location. That's not good.
Oh. So I need to import Xanthiel?
Yeah, I just updated the link. It says it's valid.
Okay, I don't want to change your name. I don't want to change your hit die. No, I do want to. I don't want to change... Wait. Okay,
I figured just classes, features, and spells. The rest doesn't matter.
Worked fine for me.
Oh, so what?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, so it did. Shit.
Heroes Feast.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't care about material components. They didn't balance them in the game. And it's also not like the spells are even balanced, so whatever.
I mean, everything is balanced perfectly.
Have you met Dungeons and Dragons? Sebastian, are you good or no? You can say no, that's fine.
My D&D Beyond is updated.
Okay, I'm going to hit the button then and just do it for you.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens. Hey, your AC's corrected. Probably your aura's broken, but that's fine. You got the +1 shield, spell book, protection from energy, plant growth, aura, dispel, and remove curse for 3rd level. Does that sound correct?
Spells.
You look at your spells.
It's worked in a sensible fashion. I mean, my spells didn't change because I'm only
Okay.
a half cast.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure.
It looks good. I do need to fix my Polar Master bonus attack.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, it happens every time we...
Yeah. Teresa. Still working?
I'm just about right.
Okay. Kellic, you said you're good?
Yep.
Can you tell Alex to update at some point?
Yes.
Cool. Do you record anything in D&D Beyond for your inventory or anything?
I mean, no, I try to, and then I never end up actually doing it, so...
I'm just checking for which boxes I should check on the thing. That's all. Cool. Level 11. Nice. Owen, how are you doing?
Oh, he's ready to go. I just I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but when I sign in, I can only, it keeps putting me with the other character.
Oh. That's because it's your first. Let me delete it off the map. Because Teddy's still on the map. So, bye-bye, Teddy. Can you see Gibbles and move Gibbles? Great.
Hey, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I should be good to go. I've checked. I've unchecked the ones that don't need to be updated.
Ooh, you're level 0 for some reason. I'm going to redo it on my end. I'm going to update your hit points, hit dice, class, features, spells, and bio. I'm not going to touch your currency, equipment, weapons, or name. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because there we go, level 11 wizard. Nice. Let me check your spells real quick. Disintegrate and Arcane Gate.
So for that, because I've been carrying this scroll for months, the one that I got from Valindra.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to get a 6th level slot so I can learn the spell.
So you're learning it from the scroll?
Yeah.
Okay. Arcane Gate is a teleportation / planar spell.
Yeah.
So if you want that to be a prepared spell, know that it may or may not work the way you expect it to in the tomb.
That'll be fine.
Okay.
It's really for later.
Okay. Just making sure.
So let's see.
Xanthio.
I will kindly ask Belcorge to foot the bill.
Oh, taking it out of that loot? Yeah. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Belcorge at this point, I'm not using voice mod just because I moved my microphone and my desk around. So basically, Belcorge doesn't care about his quasi-lair here. He just wants to kill a Sirak and get out. And return to his prior physical form, because he is a mini beholder right now. Let's see. Have I not updated anyone?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to change my hit dice to match having 23 constitution.
Oh, just go to attributes and change your con to 23. That should
No, I
fix
did that, but it didn't adjust the actual hit points that I have.
It would be your modifier times your level, and just add that to your hit points.
Oh, okay, so I think that's a +6 for 23.
Yeah, 6. So 6 times 11, so add 66 hit points.
Cool. Add 66.
Yeah, like in your hit points, just on the max, there's a plus max. Just, yeah. There you go.
146. Damn, okay.
And then everybody hit the long rest button just to make sure that you have long rested. And it's D&D, so I need to make sure I have fixed everybody. They don't have spells. She will... She's good. Okay.
How many people do we have here, actually?
How many?
We have a lot.
You have NPCs that you have are Belcorge, Iku, Biff, Tlad, Lacuna, and Keshma. Plus wherever all of our zombies went. Where did the zombie... What?
Is it Lacuna or Lucanu?
Did I spell her name wrong? Let
Because
me...
yeah, the way it's spelled in Foundry is not the way you've been pronouncing it. Omuans pronounce things weird, which is entirely possible.
Nope, it's Lucanu. I've been saying it wrong for the entire time.
Nice.
Yep.
Wait.
Me no know how to
Missing
say
a zombie.
words.
Oh, there it is.
They're all stacked. Okay, so I think we've made it past the long rest successfully. I think everybody is leveled up. We are good to return to the actual game, not the metagame that is character leveling.
Splendid.
So, do we want to go diving down the shaft, or do we want to go down the service stairs?
Wait, there was
Let's-
service stairs?
Well, in accordance to the honey badger in my head, Teresa would suggest let's take a more careful approach.
So diving down
I think
into
that's
the
what I
black
heard.
unknown.
Well, it wasn't black because I cast light down there, so
That's
it
true.
should be fine.
Into the unknown.
I leap as gracefully as a centaur possibly could, or a 9-foot centaur in full plate armor.
So not very
Not-
gracefully.
Yeah, not really.
Um.
It does explain a negative modifier to dex rolls, so
Okay.
If Xanthio's diving down, then
well,
we're going that way.
climbing is one way to put it.
Let's see here. You're going to take 2d6 bludgeoning damage and land prone.
Oh.
So that'll be.
Forget I'm not a floaty tiefling anymore.
Yeah, you're not. You take 6 bludgeoning damage and land prone. In the room below, I'm going to. Oh God.
Oops.
Okay.
I'm divine to you.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to arrange NPCs so I can actually like copy paste to do this in a way that doesn't just suck if everybody goes down. Give me 1 second.
Man, you guys are so many NPCs.
I'm just trying to cluster all the NPCs so that I can copy paste them. Owen Gibbles, I'm going to move you, and then I'm going to copy paste this group. Okay, cool. Activate a new map. And find a character. Splat. Do you have dark vision?
I sure don't, but my mace is always on fire.
Okay.
He also threw a light down here.
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh, the light spell's probably expired since we took a long rest.
Yeah,
Well-
but it's a cantrip, so I could just keep casting it.
you've got continual flame on your weapon. So you land in a room. This room.
Not a room.
It's a room. You land in a room. There's a pungent stench filling a pentagonal room, the walls of which are covered with riveted sheets of iron. A wild garden full of sickly plants and rotting compost takes up most of the interior, and a narrow path hugs the walls between the 2 exits you can see to the southwest and west. Jutting from the middle of the garden right next to you is a 6-foot-tall, rusty sprinkler. Above you, you see the shaft that you oh so gracefully jumped down.
Nice. I guess the sprinkler doesn't seem to be working? Question mark.
It looks old and rusty, but there's also plenty of alive but sickly plant life in this room. So you would assume that perhaps it either works or stopped working recently.
Interesting. Could I use my blacksmith training to see if I can get it in working order? It's okay to say no.
I'm gonna say that you think you could probably spend a fair amount of time. It would take you some time to investigate and figure out how the sprinkler even works. So I'm gonna say for now the answer is no.
Fair enough.
Blacksmith is not a plumber.
It could be. Just have to look at
Yeah,
it
you
in a
don't know.
different way.
You don't know.
Exactly.
Are you all right down there?
Yeah, kind of stinks down here though.
Sounds
A lot
like
of,
it didn't quite stick the landing.
Well, what can I say? I'm not the most graceful of my kind.
I'm going to like grab onto the ledge and lower myself down so that I'm hanging from my arms extended before letting go and dropping down.
Kellick's gonna fly down.
Okay.
Rack up a torch and throw it down there.
It hits Xanthiel in the head.
Bonk.
Yeah, Sebastian, you're going to land and take 1d6 falling damage. So that's 1 falling damage. Who doesn't own a token?
Xanthiel.
Maybe reload. Because you're there.
Bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
I actually take 2d6 because I am vulnerable.
Shit.
Then
We found something that he takes more damage from.
then you take a total of 6 damage as you fall. And you land prone.
I don't know that it matters a whole lot if you double the dice or just double the roll. I don't remember what's correct off the top of my head, for sure. 6 damage.
Oh, I guess it would be 2 total. Yeah, vulnerable is doubling the damage. So it would be 2 damage total. Teresa, can you guys see anything in this map?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so that's the effect of your torch and Xanthiel's mace of freakiness.
Hooray for Forge Clerics.
And
Fair and balanced, I say.
Kellick, you flew down?
Yeah.
Why do you not see Xanthiel?
I don't know why you can't see Xanthiel. I'm assuming Internet and Foundry are having fun. Oh, God.
Something like that.
Hey, just remembered I put my computer under my desk and kicked it. That was good. So yeah, it might take a reload because I don't know what's going on with Xanthiel's token because I can see Xanthiel.
Alright, I'm gonna reload.
I'll reload as well.
I'm there.
It's gonna take me a minute.
And apparently, Xanthiel, I haven't fixed your token, so I'm doing that right now before Sebastian tells me to do it. Haha. Where's HP? Let's delete Xanthiel and bring Xanthiel back. There we go. If you hear a random mechanical sound in the background that is very loud, don't worry, that's just the beginning of the audio track for this level.
I was becoming mildly worried.
It's loading. It's a black screen right now.
Yeah, I preloaded it, but if you reload it, probably has to redo the map. The downside of locally hosted this. It's the trade-off for nice maps. They cost bandwidth. So, folks up above, are you doing anything?
I would be finding a way to lower myself down with a rope.
Okay. I'll say you're able to tie a rope off up above, and you can climb down it if you want.
Yeah.
I too would like to do that.
Okay, so somebody mark off that you're using a rope.
Kellic will just fly back up and get it once everyone comes down.
Oh, look at you. Okay, so I've
And then
got...
he's gonna keep it for himself because, you know, Kellic.
Okay, this might... There's a whole pile of NPCs. Wow, that fills almost the entire room. So I guess for people who can see, you can see the room you're in. For people who are loading, yeah.
You cannot.
Let's see if Perfmon says if my network is going nuts. Yes, my foundry is currently sending lots of information out. Although it just dropped in half, so hopefully somebody will load in soon. Well, hey, good news. It looks like putting a pie hole on my network has not screwed that up, so that's good. I didn't even think about that till today.
Has it been working?
I need to configure the white lists and the black lists and the various lists on it. Oh, what's going on? Well, Foundry's starting to calm down on data packets going out, so hopefully you all start loading in soon.
I'm in.
I see stuff, maybe.
Oh, there we go.
Nope, it's an advertisement for Raid Shadow Legends. Or is it?
This video brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Internet Destroyer does the best ones of those.
I didn't think I could hate that more until you said it.
Guys, they've just released the Bannerlords expansion, so if you want to be the Bannerlords, you can log in now, and with the offer code Grimmash, you can get... Nope. You can get jack shit.
Key what? I can't move my character.
Hey, what browser do you use?
Firefox.
Okay.
I use the Brave browser.
So I know that Foundry is pretty much developed to use Chrome.
Oh yeah, I tried it on Chrome. It's just, for some reason, Firefox is usually better.
Okay. I know we had this on Saturday with Murakana.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't have a problem with it.
We found out Murakana was using the Edge browser, which was causing all sorts of problems on his end.
Fucking Microsoft
Really? Because
browser.
I use Edge, and it's working pretty okay for me.
I mean, it should, because Edge is just Chrome with
Right.
with Microsoft added in for fun.
You also have to think that it could have and probably was user error. It was fucking ARM.
Yes, I know. Also, I was going to say this earlier, but I'm pretty sure that although Murakana was developed as a meme name to start with, I'm pretty sure Jared is Murakana. Like, I can't tell the difference between Murakana and him. So, you know. There you go. So for anybody in this room, you're in this room, there are basically two pathways out. They should be pretty visible. Yeah, I think that's what I want to say right now.
Okay. Can you put my token down?
It is
I'm
down.
gonna pick up the torch when I get down there. I will. Can I attempt to have the zombies climb down the rope and follow me?
Yeah, I've got you and your zombies down here already. So if you
Okay.
can't see them, then it's probably a reload thing.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Just can't move my character. I can see my character and Sebastian's, and that's it.
Yeah, I see me, Xanthiel, and Kellic, and that's it.
Okay, let me try.
I see everybody.
You do?
Yeah, mine's totally fine and has been fine pretty much this entire time.
Oh, and do you see everybody?
Yeah, just about.
Okay. So then it's internet stuff. Because yeah, if two of you can see everything, then I have to assume it is either internet or browser based issues. I don't know.
All right, let me reload.
Reload.
Where are we at? 159. Write another note. Because I might actually try to edit a lot of this. And I hope someday I'll get caught up on Saturday sessions. I didn't realize how far behind I was. Life is what happened.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've been
Yeah, likely excuse.
I've been working half days for 2 weeks because of fucking COVID, so whatever. My video editing has fallen way behind since Thanksgiving. While we wait, Owen, are you free Saturday?
What time?
Like 9 to midnight-ish?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Sorry. Why?
Probably, if we're down a player on Saturday, I'm probably gonna run my Morkborg one-shot.
Okay.
Don't worry, I have it prepped as a module, so I can run it as many times as I want now.
Yeah, because I want to play that at some point.
I also just backed the Cyberpunk version of it, so whenever that comes out, I'll have a Cyberpunk version of Morkborg. But yeah, Laokin, we may run Morkborg on Saturday. Just because I think Sib sounds like they're probably going to be out. So, you don't have to do a goddamn thing in preparation.
Okay.
It's just a way to have some fun and play something without dropping one of 3 players.
I suppose, yeah.
Good news, y'all probably died.
Well, I think the approach is going to be everybody rolls 2 characters to start with, maybe 3, and we see what happens. There's a button in the game that just randomly generates a character, so it's fine. I was also thinking of spinning up a Dungeon World one-shot. I have to look at support for Dungeon World and Foundry.
Okay, I'm back in, and I see a whole bunch of tokens now.
Yay!
Okay, let's see.
I should really figure out how to do bug reports for Foundry.
Okay, now I can see my token.
Yay!
Okay, so I pick up the torch that I throw down here.
Cool. Let's see here. We have, 5 people? Let me do something. Kellic, you, as you're kind of looking around this room, you hear an almost childlike voice speaking to you in your head. This voice is unlike any of the other voices you have heard in this dungeon. And it says, "Oh, you're new here. Hi. Who are you? How are you doing?"
Kellic just kind of looks around, confused, and then thinks back. I'm doing fine. Where are you?
I think the best way, I mean, I'm glad you're doing well. It's always nice to hear people are feeling well when they come here. I'm below you, I think is the best way to describe it. But yeah, where are you from? What are you? What brings you here?
My people are known as the Aarakocra. My business here is my own.
Okay, Aarakocra, you're the bird people, right? Sorry if that's the wrong term. I'm not sure what the right term is, but you can fly, right?
That is correct.
That's cool. I wish I could fly. Well, welcome. It's always fun to meet new people. Could you tell me where you're from?
I do not speak of where I am from.
Oh, you're one of those taciturn types. Okay. Well, maybe we'll talk later. Thanks.
Wait, was Kellic just like talking to the air, or like was this voice like audible to us all?
Were you talking out loud, Kellic, or thinking back?
Thinking back.
So none of you heard any of that.
Huh, okay.
So
So
Xanth,
Kellic was just like staring into space. Got it.
I don't think you
Is
would
that
have.
different?
No.
Yeah, I don't think he knows anything. Xanthiel, as you come to that portal, you can see there's about a foot and a half of clearance. So the structure you're in, this pentagonal chamber, kind of opens up, and you can just make out through that gap there is a large space outside of the room you're in. You don't have dark vision, right? Yeah, no. So you can't.
Yep, just a torch.
You can't see a whole lot. You can make out that there's water below you, and you can see right in front of you. It looks like the teeth of a giant gear between the space you're standing in and the hallway beyond. There's a gap in where the corridor beyond you and the room you're in are standing. That's that 1.5 foot gap. Let's say 1.5 feet. There's a space, but you can easily step over it into a corridor beyond. There's water below. You get the distinct impression that you could, with a lot of effort, squeeze through that gap out onto the edge of the gear work below you. but it would definitely be it would require all of your effort to kind of squeeze through and do that. You couldn't really... It would be very difficult to stealth or to do it in any way that is not very obvious to anything outside.
I mean, it's already extremely hard for me to stealth, but yeah. Sounds good. Oh, also, I don't have a light source or anything anymore, I don't think.
There you go.
Thank you.
I have my torch. Should be able to see the torch.
The light focuses on the token, so yeah. Physics says no. So Xanthiel, you go out that door and walk down the hallway. At the very south end of that hallway, you just see a hallway going off, and there are cobwebs down the hallway to the south.
Hey guys, I think I see a big pile of cobwebs out down there. Probably some giant spiders or something.
Well, interesting. Let me check.
So Teresa, the description I gave of that area, just for everybody, that description holds as you all pass through that area.
Actually, spiders do poison, don't they?
Depends on the spider.
Yeah.
Should we throw in something to flush them out, if there are any?
Hero's Feast.
It takes an hour to eat it, but 12 people can eat from the feast, which I think is everyone. Because we should have 11 in total.
Twelve.
Yeah.
I don't think
Oh, we got 12?
I don't think the zombies are Keshma eat.
Yeah, they don't.
Cashman doesn't eat? Fair enough.
Not normal food, at least.
I mean, this...
What
Oh,
the
yeah,
hell
no.
doors eat?
I'd assume you could eat people food. It's kind of big mouth.
What does a beholder eat? That's a good question.
Xanthiel just tries to feed it cake.
So, are you casting that in the hallway right there?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, it's a funny place.
I would assume like we could try and cast it in the big room up there because there's actual room, not in the.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Yeah.
the thing. And it's, okay.
It's more of a reaction to oh shit, spiders probably poison.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like throw food on the web to try and draw the spiders out.
I have rations for that. I mean, this does generate a fuck ton of food, so I could throw some more at the.
I guess, yeah, okay, so Xanthiel, you create this feast in the, let's call it the Rotten Grotto, that is the room that you were in. Anybody who wants
Which seems
to...
fitting.
Yeah, anybody who wants to can partake and, I guess, remind me of any of that long list of benefits. Go ahead and apply or remind me of any of the benefits on that. Because I'm not going to try to remember all of that right now.
You're right, I'm throwing up my notes.
Yeah. So if you get, what is it? Blah, blah, blah. You get cured of all diseases and poison. You become immune to poison and frightened. You make wisdom saving throws with advantage, and you gain 2d10 temporary hit points. So,
Which rolled out to 9, so. The 10 hit points. Oh, and also I
Your
heal
hit
as well
point
for 9.
maximum also goes up. They aren't temporary hit points; they're actual hit points in your.
Oh, the hit point maximum. Oh,
is
cool.
increased.
Oh, that's nifty. I'd still say throw it as well. If you adjust your hit point maximum, make sure you record somewhere. I'm gonna write a note. Everybody gained what 9
There should
maximum
be
hit points.
there should be a spot beneath your hit points.
Yeah, but that's not just temporary. This is like it actually adjusts your max for 24 hours.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's the plus max button.
Which may or may not supposed to be able to work with the death curse.
Well,
I mean, I'm gonna ignore it because if we were playing it that way, I'm pretty sure 2 or 3 people would be dead by now.
Yeah.
yeah, because of the temp hit point damage.
Yeah, because between the whites and other stuff that happened prior, we had a discussion about that. So
Yeah.
whatever. DM Fiat says screw it. We haven't been
Well-
playing a meat grinder so far. No reason to start a meat grinder now. Yeah. Okay. Is everybody justified?
Yep, got 155 hit points. Love it.
I also love how you were here Saturday, so you know. Anyway, as
There's a door.
yeah, that you do notice a door there. You notice in the hallway as you pass there is a seam in the wall there.
Oh yeah.
I suppose I need to find this actual room and figure out this is this 26? No. Wait. What is this? 62A? I have to figure out I have to read Broken Statue. Nope. What room is this? Numbers are not helping me right now. Yeah, sure. I'm just going to say you see a seam to a well-hidden panel in the wallway that it looks like if you... Yeah, you see a seam to a panel in the hallway.
Can I push on it?
Yeah, you're strong. That works.
Clunk.
So as you heave against the seam, it pushes the doorway in and reveals a hallway going off to your west.
Sweet. But something tells me that crossing all the way over those webs is probably not good. Oh, and this goes. This probably goes upstairs, doesn't it? Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's
Well, there's
Could
my
be the service elevator.
suggestion.
so.
Damn it!
This is particularly beautiful because Xanthiel was here on Saturday, so it's
Yeah, fucking amazing. God damn it.
There is a doorway, Xanthiel, as you reach the bottom of that spiral staircase. There is a doorway leading out to the east.
Okay. Wait, that appears to be going down, or is that meant to be
Yeah,
coming
it looks
from
like
up?
it's going down the way the art is.
It goes up.
Okay.
Okay, so we appear to be on the bottom floor then.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. Tor, if you're listening, all of my players think this stairwell looks like it's going down instead of up. Do with that what you will. What is that? What is the timestamp on this? 217? I know the guy who makes this map is watching my videos to see how the playtesting goes, so I like shouting out to him when we find stuff. Because he's actually really responsive. I'll link it at some point in chat. He made a Patreon too. He's a cool guy. Anyway, he's starting to really get into making maps like this for all the 5e modules.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so At some point, I can show you, after we clear this floor, I'll show you the original version of the map, but, like, this is so much better that, yeah. He's making 8K maps he made 8K, Tor made 8K maps for all of the floors of the dungeon, so I swapped over to him, so that's part of why loading takes so long, but these maps are beautiful.
They are beautiful.
And I think they're worth the load times, so, anyway. Cool. So, okay, yeah, you have found the bottom of basically the service stairwell. Xanthiel, you are starting to walk through the cobwebs.
Yep. I am carrying the food that I had left over from the feast, because I think we had enough for one extra. I'm just fucking throwing it down the hallway.
You throw it through the cobwebs, and the food splats unceremoniously into the floor of the hallway beyond. There are torches lighting that hallway. For anybody kind of... I think, Teresa, you could see this. Gibbles, you would have seen it. Basically, there's a T intersection at the south end of this hallway, and there are very obviously torches lighting... Or there are light sources lighting this hallway.
I throw some food at one of the torches.
Let's see here. Flickering lights, flickering torches, sure. I'll say the food hits the sconce and bounces off and falls to the floor.
Well, I'm out of jello.
On the ceiling above you, Xanthiel, scrawled in blood, or dried blood, is the phrase, "Awaken Napaka."
Didn't we have something from Napaka?
We have her scepter and the jewelry box.
So maybe we grab those and wave them around or something? I don't know. I don't know who has those. I don't think I do.
I don't know how to awaken Napaka.
Well, I'm gonna have a look at the rest of this room.
So as you enter this hallway fully, the hallway slopes from west to east downwards. So there's a gentle slope from the west sloping down to the east. Oh, well, I fucked up the map on this one, didn't I? That's fine. Let me just get rid of something real quick.
Yep. Oh, yeah, because I can...
You know what I'm talking about. Boom. There. Well, did that work? No.
Nope. Still see.
Sebastian, hang on. I'm trying to fix something. I know Xanthiel knows what's in this room. Okay, cool. So Xanthiel and I think Sebastian, you can see a curtain on the east side of this hallway, just kind of hanging across the hall.
I throw food at the curtain.
It hits the curtain and falls to the floor, and at this point you're out of food.
Damn it.
I peel back the curtain.
Hey!
Do not look behind the curtain.
Beyond the curtain, as you kind of peer beyond it, the hallway comes to a dead end about 15 feet past this purple curtain. There's a 6-foot-tall statue of a leering, four-armed gargoyle standing against the back wall. One of its arms has broken off and lies on the floor in front of it. The hand of that broken-off arm is curled into a tight fist. The other 3 arms have their clawed hands open in such a way as to suggest that they're meant to hold something. Carved into the wall above the statue is a riddle. It says, 3 I need, then 3 more, 3 more still, opens the door.
I pick up one of the chicken legs and put it in his hand.
Nothing happens.
What an unappreciative dickhead. Give him a man of free food and everything.
I don't like riddles.
I'm not getting riddles either. I bonk it on the head with my mace.
Into the hallway.
Hey, Ray, can you say it again?
The riddle?
Yeah.
3 I need, then 3 more, 3 more still, opens the door.
Wait, so you said 3 I have, right?
3 I need, then 3 more still, opens the door.
Huh.
Funny thing. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I will try and break off one of the arms. That's like still on the statue.
Um,
I have no idea if she's strong enough.
The gargoyle statue is impervious to damage.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind then.
So the way that'll play out is you, knowing that you are a strong centaur lady, you heave and push and hit at the arms on the statue, and after a few minutes just give up, realizing that probably a Sirak has made this thing magically immune to damage, because fuck you is why.
Fair enough. That's a strong statue.
It's on brand for the design of this whole place.
Yeah.
Or just stonework in general in this tomb seems to be impervious to magic, which, yeah.
The
dare say
statue
that is
is
stone.
impervious to damage and yet appears to have a broken piece lying on the floor. I pick up the broken off hand.
So
that's probably part of the riddle.
So the broken off hand has it's a forearm broken off just below the elbow. The fist is tightly clenched.
Open sesame.
The deadpan glare I am giving my support monitor is the response to that.
I try to open and I'll prise off the fingers on that, like I'd bash it with the mace.
After a few hits, let's see here. Okay, cool. So you smash at it a few times, and on the third hit of your mace, the closed fish.
The closed fish.
I've had 2 beers and a vodka, whatever. The closed fist shatters into chunks of stone and dust, and you see a just slightly smaller than fist-sized ruby fall onto the floor. At the same time, I need Sebastian and Xanthiel
Oh shit.
to make a Constitution saving throw as the gargoyle opens its mouth and exhales a cloud of gas into this end of the chamber.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Fucking one.
You can add 4 to your save because of my aura.
That's a crit fail anyway, it doesn't matter.
Saving throws don't crit fail in 5e.
The
they don't?
only attacks have crits and crit fails.
Oh.
Also-
What is your aura?
Also, surprise rounds don't exist in 5th edition, and if anybody tells you otherwise, they're a lying
Oh, wait.
liar.
Wait. I can re-roll because I have Feyborn, I think, which gives me luck. I just have to make sure that I'm not making this shit up.
You're a Feyborn centaur? Like, seriously?
No. One sec. I have,
Take this.
Well, that's where they come from. They come from the Feywild in general. At least the playable centaurs do. I'm just checking my feats in D&D Beyond. Sorry.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move forward as you look that up.
Have you never realized that Laukin plays this to break the game?
Oh, I know he does. I played the Pathfinder version of this with him, okay? Like, don't even...
Sorry, never mind. Fuck. I don't have it. All good.
Okay, so Sebastian, you're fine. Xanthiel, you fall unconscious to the floor.
Rip.
I need... Oh, how am I going to do this? Let's see here. Let's go to Kellic and Teresa. Does control selecting work in this game? No, it doesn't. Son of a bitch. Kellic, I'm moving you a little bit just to make my life easier.
Okay.
Where is... Okay, there's Gibbles. Okay, so I'm going to do... here. God damn it.
Damn it.
No, I'm just learning things about Foundry. Let's add all of you to combat. I need everybody who's playing to roll initiative.
What, even me? Oh, my conscience.
God damn it. Yes, you. I just screwed it up. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to remove Teresa's zombies from combat order.
Oh, man. Another one. Love it.
And as all of this is happening on the east side of the room, on the west side of the room, the end of this corridor splits into two sliding doors that open, revealing a giant stone juggernaut that is perched at the far end of this elevated hallway. What we are going to do is begin combat, and I'm gonna find... Who knows? I'll fix this in a second. There we go. Get some good music, and it will be Teresa, your turn to act. I don't think you're aware of a whole lot of what's gone on so far.
No, she's been staying there waiting for them to come back.
You heard a grinding sound to the south.
From the south, okay.
And I think this will be the last thing we do tonight, just so you're aware.
Okay, yeah, because...
It's getting late, so this will be the last thing we do.
Well, I'm going to have to first protect myself. So I'll do mage armor again on myself, and I will send out my zombies to investigate the noise.
Oh god, I'm still drawing walls. You want me to just move your zombies down for you?
Yeah.
So I'm going to pile a bunch of them. Can you perceive senses through your zombies?
No, I can't.
Okay, so they shuffle down into the hallway. I think they get 25 feet of movement. So are you okay with them kind of being where they are?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let me just do a real quick... That's actually 25 feet, so cool. Okay, then... Mage armor, move your zombies. Anything else?
She's like, I don't know if I should come down there. So, I'm not gonna move. Well, let's see. 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll come over here, peek around the corner, and then come back.
Okay, so you... I guess put your token where you're going to end up.
Yeah, so I'll come over here, peek around the corner, and then... Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going to move you a little bit. You're there. So as you peek around the...
going
as you peek around, you see this giant stone steamroller basically at the west end of the hallway. And looking back, I'm going to say that curtain is still there, so you can't see past it. So basically, you see a giant stone steamroller at the west end of the hallway, and that's what you can figure out. Cool. Then, Gibbles, it is your turn.
Alright, 1 second. I'm tired, so I think I missed some details. So there's a steamroller on the left coming towards us, and are Sebastian and Xanthiel, are they like stuck behind this curtain?
So they went behind the curtain, did some stuff that you didn't really see, and the wall opened, revealing that giant steamroller type thing.
Okay, so I don't know anything about their like ability to move.
You don't really know what's going on behind the curtain.
I mean, if there's a steamroller coming, I'm gonna get out of the hallway.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run up past Teresa. Since I'm a halfling, I can maneuver between everyone.
You can maneuver through friendly units with no problem.
Alright, I think I'll probably just end my turn there.
Anybody gonna say anything about what that noise was?
Nope.
Not at all. Kellic, it is your turn.
Squawk.
Oh god. That didn't come out right. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you move down. I presume I know what you're going to do
This thing
next.
is attacking him?
So there's a giant steamroller here to the west. Basically, it's an intricately carved giant green stone wheeled contraption that almost looks like a siege engine that pretty much fills the hallway. There's like 6 inches of clearance on any side of it besides where the bottom is. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Shit. Let me... Oh my god. This one. Nope, that's not it. Player handouts. Nope, that doesn't work. Can I change it? Whoops. Chapter 5, Chapter 5, Chapter 5, Gears of Hate. Nope. So you can... Nope, that doesn't work. My shit's broken.
So I'm picturing like a giant double-pronged battering ram on wheels that's about to come barreling down this hallway.
And I'm
yeah,
unconscious.
basically. That is a very correct statement. I'm trying to find the picture of it, but I'm having issues with my life right now. All of those will hit.
Okay, well, I also used Ensnaring Strike. I'm not sure if you saw that, so it has to succeed in a strength saving throw.
Okay, let me do the strength saving throw.
Whoa.
Wow.
Save
That's-
is 15.
It failed. So what happens then?
It is restrained by the magical vines until the spell ends. While restrained by this spell, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each turn or each of its turns. A creature restrained by the vines, or one that can touch the creature, can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, the target is freed. So basically, it has to continue to roll until it gets that strength save.
Okay, cool. I also just sent a image of what this thing is.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That makes it more amusing when Murakana was the one charging at it, continuously getting run over.
Okay, so how much damage do you do here? 12.
So instead of the 3, or instead of the 8, you're going to add another 4 onto that. So 9 plus 12 plus 12.
24, 33.
And then that's my first attack bonus, so plus 5.
Okay, and that's all magical. So, cool.
Oh, and it also takes 1d6 from the ensnaring vines.
Okay,
Forgot.
cool. All accounted for. I think that is your turn. It is its turn, so it needs to make a DC 15 strength. Is that it?
Yep. Strength saving throw.
Okay. Let's see if I can do any better. Wow.
Holy shit.
It is still restrained.
Nope. It's not going anywhere. I guess that's its turn. Sebastian, it's your turn.
Finally cast a spell that does something.
Yeah,
Nice.
it probably doesn't make a difference, but that should be a strength check, not a strength save. So Xanthiel just collapsed and is unconscious on the floor, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And I'm hearing like combat-y kind of sounds from down the hallway.
Yes.
How much does Xanthiel weigh?
A lot.
She's a 9-foot centaur in full plate. I'm not even sure if you could. Oh no, your character's pretty strong, but
Yeah, I have a 23 strength now.
holy shit, yeah, actually.
Yeah, that can probably do it.
At the very least, I could probably drag Xanthiel.
I'll say you can. I'll say you can drag her half your normal movement.
All right. So I'm gonna grab onto Xanthiel, and I will take the dash action to drag her, so I actually get my full movement.
Give me a strength acrobatics check just to see if this works.
Strength athletics.
Sure. That's the right one.
Damn.
Yep, you're a unit.
So I should be able, like, if the zombie's willing to get out of the way, to drag Xanthiel over or right around the corner.
Yeah, they'll do it.
Thank you.
Cool. And I guess that probably leaves me here.
I'm gonna go with this configuration at the end of all that.
Sure.
Okay. Xanthiel, you're unconscious, so... Yep. Teresa, it is your turn.
Okay. I guess this stupid thing got rid of all my effects. Never mind. Alright, there we go.
Double concentration?
I don't know what's going on.
I don't either.
No, those are effects.
Oh, okay.
I had to make a constant ring protection effect for it to work.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Okay, so now I know that there's something over there. I will not tell everybody. Where did that stone thing come from? And where is everybody else? Did that curtain? I didn't see the curtain.
I kind of figured you were just... Yeah, you know there's a curtain there. I think you saw Xanthiel or you saw Sebastian drag Xanthiel from the east, so you can assume that they were somehow behind it. But I think beyond that, I'm not sure what you could have known from looking around.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna slowly back up, give everybody some space, and then I'm gonna order my zombies to get out of there. They're a precious resource.
Does that look good?
Yeah, that's good. go as far as they can. Let me see. I was here. I was here. 10, 15, 20, 30. That's good.
I'll just move your zombies up a little bit.
I guess I'll hold my action, but I'm gonna go to bed here.
Okay. Have a good night. Thanks.
Good night.
Kellic, your turn.
Well, I'm gonna Hunter's Market.
Is this thing count as a creature? Or is it an object?
Hold on. Can't hear you over the sound. What?
Construct. It's a construct.
Okay, if it's a construct, then it probably counts as a creature.
Yeah, let's go with that. Kellic, you can turn down the music if you want.
I just muted it, so.
Okay. I know on some browsers, every time the track restarts now, if you're not in Chrome, I have no idea what it does. Because I know in Edge, the music resets to full volume every time the track restarts.
Well, I'm about to find out.
Yeah. Anyway, Hunter's Mark.
Still down.
Cool. Oh, what is that? What did I just give it? That'll all hit.
And I re-rolled that 8 again, so it should be 10 instead of 8.
Okay. So a total
So
of
it's 22 plus the Hunter's Mark's damage. Which are another 8 damage.
Okay.
I will then move behind Sebastian. And that will be my turn.
Cool. I have to make a strength check. Why does this button not work? Anyway. The bonuses it has for its saves and its skills are the same. Or at least for strength it's the same. So, wow.
Still fails.
And I guess it takes another 1d6 damage.
Yep.
You want to roll that? That's its turn. Sebastian, it's your turn.
This is the best spell I've ever cast.
On a scale of 1 to fucking livid, how upset are you right now, Lyokin?
What, did I manage to roll 2 1s and fucking crit fail my constitution
And
throw, even though I've got 23 constitution?
and
Yeah,
the
that's
fact
great.
that Kellic has immobilized it completely.
Eh,
That'll hit. For
Radiant, I don't think applies. Hang on, let me reread the feature. Nope, melee only. So ignore the Radiant portion.
okay, so that's 14 plus 14 is 28. As you whip those javelins into it, chunks of stone appear to be flying off of the front of this thing. Xanthiel, you are still unconscious. It is Teresa's turn, since she has been very avoiding of this. I'm gonna, let's see, how far could she move? Nope, she cannot do that, so I'm gonna leave Teresa back, because I don't think she wanted to get in the path of this thing. Gibbles, it is your turn.
I don't want to get in the path of this thing either, so I'm probably not going to do anything.
Okay.
Yell words of support.
You're not a bard.
Kellic, it is your turn. He is not a bard.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that as you can't do bardic inspiration.
Oh, I know. But at least I feel like I did something.
Jesus. That's 2 hits.
Oh my god, that fucking Hunter's Mark damage was doo-doo.
So, okay, 12 plus 9 is 21, 23, 24, 25. Okay.
It's a good thing someone around here is doing some damage.
You and Sebastian hard carrying this. I guess I get to make another save. Or what? It's the same. Oh, checks. There we go. Ha. Hey, it
There it
breaks
goes.
free. So now I get to do stuff.
Sure.
Okay, it has a movement of 50 feet, which will take it... Oh, this works totally different. Okay. It will move to here.
I'm going to make an attack of opportunity when it enters my reach.
Sure.
And I'm going to Divine Smite this son of a bitch.
Yeah, get it.
Okay, so 13, 15, 15 plus 8 is 23, 24, 25, 26 damage.
Oh my god.
And, where's my Divine Smite button? Your Divine Smite. This thing.
Jesus Christ.
So there's that, and then roll crit damage. There we go.
So it... As it...
Again, ignore the radiant on the second bit on the Divine Smite, because it's another, yeah, that's another 22 from the Divine Smite.
Yeah, so you plant your feet, and as this thing comes towards you, you kind of... What happens is as it begins gaining speed against you, it hits the tip of your spear, and channeling the power of your god just kind of splits this thing, and it crumbles into chunks as it tries to roll over you. And congratulations, you have solved the stone Juggernaut problem without
That
it
was awesome.
ever getting to do a goddamn thing. So that's
I know
fun.
how it feels.
So Xanthiel, how did that go for the other group?
Murakana basically chased it up and down the hallway while it kept running him over. I kind of followed him, but because my fucking Tiefling has a ridiculous AC ability to dodge it, barely took any damage.
Yeah, so before we end, I think Kellic and Sebastian, you notice the stone, or the ruby that had fallen on the floor over on the east side of the chamber after you had smashed open Xanthiel. Xanthiel, after a little while, you wake up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the effects of that gas wear off after a bit.
Oh, wait, was that a poison effect?
No.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I was gonna say, the face would have made a fucking beat to it.
I know, because I know Sebastian. I know Sebastian is immune to poison as well, so I had already.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm not immune to poison.
Oh, it's disease, isn't it?
Oh, diseases. Yeah. Well, it's not poison because even though I'm wrong, I still checked if it was poison and it wasn't. So there you go. So the stone, or the ruby that had fallen out of the fist is now lying at the other end of the hallway. And I think, given the time, that is a good place to stop. I guess well done, Sebastian and Kellic, on just annihilating this stone Juggernaut.
I swear these things are much harder in Pathfinder.
I can't even be angry at that.
That ensnaring strike was like the
That was
best
clutch.
fucking thing ever.
It was clutch.
Yeah. Combined with
Yeah,
my
that-
Low rolls? Hell yeah.
Keep
I
in
mean,
mind, that thing,
sometimes that's all it takes is a like good choice and really dog shit rolls by the DM.
And then amazing rolls by the players? Because I just charge at this thing, throw javelins at it, and then it tries to run me over, and I
And
just
you fucking crit smite the fuck out of it.
my spear.
Oh, man.
and I think
Let's
that
see.
thing nearly killed Murakana, and he had 215 hit points.
Well, Murakana also has a habit of just face tanking everything.
Yeah.
Let's see what a stone juggernaut. The slam attack would have done 3d12 plus 6 damage per hit.
What damage?
Oh
what
my
type of
God.
damage?
It's bludgeoning damage. Are you immune to that right now?
No, I am vulnerable to that right now.
Oh.
Oh no.
So, out of curiosity, I would have asked this if it had gotten close to hitting me. How tall is that thing, and how tall is the roof?
It is about a foot less tall than the roof. So the roof is probably about 10 feet tall, and it's just below that. So the way I ran it in the other group was you could make a check to try and get past it, but if you failed, you would incur the slam attack. If that makes any sense.
I had the same idea, tried to jump over it, and did not work.
So you would have taken 66 damage, Sebastian, had that hit you. Had I
What's
actually
it hit?
gotten to roll
Or
that.
does it just automatically do it?
So when it actually rolls over you, it just hits.
Ah, okay.
Like the ability is wherever it is. It basically automatically hits on a slam attack if it rolls over you.
Yeah, that
I'm
makes sense.
I'm so glad that I chose Ensnaring Strike instead of Hunter's Mark first. That was
Oh wait, no,
a
sorry.
good decision.
I did that wrong. It's a DC 17 dexterity saving throw, taking 55 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful. So either 55 or 110 damage for you, Sebastian,
Jesus.
is what it would have done. Had it
Yeah,
hit.
good thing.
Well,
Good thing you fucking divine smited that motherfucker.
yeah. What was Kubazan's flaw again?
Kubazan's flaw is I am fearless and not afraid to take great risks.
Well, standing in front of a fucking steamroller seems to stand up to that.
I think so.
I mean,
I'm pretty happy with how that went.
I'd say you'd get
Yeah,
an
like, I know
inspiration
it's a-
point, but everybody's already topped off on those, so
Yeah, because we haven't been using
because
them.
nobody ever uses them. There's a little thing in the players window.
Yeah, I forget about it, like, when it's relevant.
I like earning them.
I mean, at this point, you earn them like every 10 minutes, but you know.
All right, anyway, that was pretty awesome. Thank you for running, and I'm going to go to bed.
Cool. Just as a point of order, this is the 5th floor of 6. If it's not obvious, every floor gets worse than the prior floor in terms of how deadly things can be. And then next session, I'll probably do some stuff in-game. Anyway, whatever. Cool. Yeah, thanks for playing, everyone.
Thank you.
Other question. It's December. Does anybody have... I guess maybe don't tell me now, but like if you want to let me know what your schedule is in December, because, you know, Christmas and holidays and stuff, let me know, because I'd rather call stuff off early than not.
I am definitely not available next week, because I am going to be in the middle of moving.
Okay. Just like, if you can just ping me and let me know. That way I can make sure if we have enough people or not to try to decide early if we call or not, just because, yeah. Anyway,
Alright, well, Alex is calling me, so I gotta go.
cool. Thank you all. Have a good night. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.